money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home I'm thrown and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to hit, I bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
As the sun begins to in to hit will be Trent Grisham, and we are set for baseball here this evening. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still a warm 88 degrees at the outset of the broadcast tonight. Hard hit towards center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Now into the box, Josh Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Snell has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Rojas is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. 1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well fouled. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of a number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, here is Eric Hosmer. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ballgame. Look, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away. A couple of runners on base with one down. And that brings up Austin Nola. Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Next, it'll be Will Myers. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And now Nick Ahmed. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play. Something the first 4 men have been unable to do.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Slow roller left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6. Second base.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And it's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Now at the plate, Blake Snell. 9-1-2 due up. He pops it up. Ahmed into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Back to the top of the order now. And that brings up Trent Grisham. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Throw in time, and the side is ready now is Christian Walker. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Myers has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And he scurries back to first base safely.
The pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, number 25. He stands in for the first time in this one. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the pool area and gone.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Fastball well outside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Two down, no one on base. That'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. all set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Ahmed has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty with one gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Pitch on the way.
Nope, all three.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass. So next to hit is Jake Cronenworth. Drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-1 home. Weak grounder back to the mound. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Next up, Nick Ahmed. He bounced out last time up. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman as Asdrubal Cabrera. 1-2 now. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Count still full, 3-2. 3 runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. In the air, down the line in left. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
On he pops it up. Reddick coming on, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Digging in next, Austin Nova struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2-2 the count. The pitch.
3-2.
And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And that misses 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swinging bunt that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Rojas is surging in for it. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
A dive, but he's back. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. At the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And that's something to worry about, too. When you combine a high pitch count with a hot night like this, like we have here, you're going to lose a lot of gas real quick.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Knee high. He barehands it. It's there, and he's out. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker, and he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Next to dig in, number 25, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Hey, he's done an amazing job.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Alex Young takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer. His career numbers against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Jurickson Profar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Tommy Pham. In his career against this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hosmer is off at first with 2 away. Changeup laid off down around the shins. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jurickson Profar remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Full count still. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit. Now
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. 1-1, here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Myers on the move. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola. This is popped up. Escobar calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in is Will Myers. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Jorge Mateo will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 3, Jorge Mateo.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So now into the box is Trent Grisham. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hard hit ball to second. Cabrera's up with it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Dan Altavilla will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Tim LaCastro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tyler Clippard.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next is Ha-Seong Kim. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
A shot down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count. The 3-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now the 2-1. Ball swung on and hits a Cabrera at second. Right to him. Over the first, and that retires the... Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Josh Rojas.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
2-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Up next for Arizona, Josh Reddick. He doubled his last time up. Inside and low, 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
A ninth inning save situation is at hand, so on to shut the door, the closer, Joaquin Soria. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in now, Austin Nova. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate now, Will Myers. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. To Cabrera for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Oscar Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So stepping in is Trent Grisham, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Striding in is Ha-Seong Kim. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. San Diego down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Arizona Diamondbacks led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 25 earned his 5th win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it free.